We are going thrifting again today. It is October 3rd and I've not been to Value Village in about a month and a half. I was in Toronto for a bit, but I moved back home for a bit, and the Value Villages in Ottawa are a bit better than the ones in Toronto, I have to say, only because every time I go to the ones in Toronto, they're just overpicked. They're way too busy, and when it's busy, I have no energy to film and it gets so overwhelming. So I'm very happy to be filming in Ottawa today. I'm going to two I have not been to yet because I'm currently at my grandma's, like more downtown. So we're gonna go check out some Value Villages. I'm very excited to film it. I'm gonna show you guys my outfit, but we're thrifting for fall. I'm so excited about thrifting for fall. I don't really have like a list. I kind of just want to go for the vibes, but I have a good feeling about today. So top is thrifted. I never wear color. I'm sure you could tell that by my channel, or if you follow me on TikTok or Instagram, you see I never wear color. This is like a sleeveless top. I actually really like how it fits. This sweater is thrifted. I thrifted it last fall or last winter. It's originally from Zara. It has like a really nice turtleneck, but I just love how it looks like this. So this is my like sweater. It's like 17 degrees today maybe. And then these are my favorite Levi's jeans, and these are my new ballet flats I got from brand new actually from the Gap. Would not recommend getting them because they're fast fashion, but I needed ballet flats and I'm not gonna spend like $300 on them. That's just not a shoe I probably would spend that much money on. So it was my one fast fashion purchase of the year. So let's get going. I love thrifting for fall. I was so excited to try out this new thrift store. It's one of those older Value Villages. I feel like these have more hidden gems, and I always beeline it for the leather and fur section. I'm looking for anything suede. First thing I come across is this Le Chateau suede jacket. If you know anything about Le Chateau, you know it's one of the best brands to thrift. If you're in Canada, there's so much good stuff that I found from Le Chateau. It's almost always good, which is like so rare. I went to the vest section, some fur vests. I don't know how I feel about fur vests this season. I have one that I really, really like just because it's comfy, but I don't know, I feel like it died off really fast last season. So those were a no. And then I found this jacket for $40. I've been on the hunt for a super long black wool coat for winter, like the ones you see at Aritzia. I just want a really nice structured one. So this was not it, but I want to show it. And then I found these Gap brand new shoes in my size, and you guys know I love Gap shoes because I just bought some. Like, they're good for fast fashion shoes. Then I found these. I don't know the brand was of these loafers, but I also have been on the hunt for a loafer. So anytime I see a loafer in my size, I'm like, ew, I need to check it out. But those would not stand the test of time because they were fast fashion. And then I found these sneaker heels, which are so fun. If these fit me, I would be styling these in so many ways. I think they're so fun, but I'm not about to buy things that don't fit me. They were a size way too small. So I just had to show you guys. I found these Hunter boots. They were super bright color, but maybe if they were like a less bright color, I would have gotten them. There's always a good pair of square toe boots at the thrift store. I'm telling you, every time I go, I find one of either ankle boot, knee-high boot, whatever. But I already have an ankle boot, and I don't love ankle boots that much. I found these suede boots. I don't love the heel, but I love the color. If I found a color of these boots in suede, that would be amazing. I also love a good rain boot. I thought these were kind of fun. I do have a pair of Hunter boots. You guys know I love them, and I will be wearing them in the fall time through the spring. These were kind of fun. Again, kind of tacky if you stare at them too long. I was like, oh, they could be cute. And then I found these amazing. Obviously, they look very cheaply made, but I just love the buckle. I'm a sucker for a stiletto pointed toe buckle shoe like this. Like, if these were my size, I would buy them just to buy them because they're just so fun. And I don't know, I just thought the stiletto was hilarious because it was so tiny. I'm like, how does somebody walk in that? They had so many sunglasses. You guys know I have so many sunglasses that I don't need. I just wanted to do a once over of the sunglass section because this was like the most I'd ever seen in like the outside of the casing. Purses didn't give much today. There was some that stood out to me, but again, I want like a big suede bag. I kind of am all over the tiny bags. Like this Coach bag is a perfect size for like an bigger purse, but I want this in suede. And I hate when the Coach bags have this C pattern. I loved the buckle, I love the silver detailing, I love the leather detailing, but I don't love this C pattern and like the big logo on the front. That is not what draws me to a Coach bag. And you guys know I've been on the hunt for gloves. I found my first pair of gloves this season, these suede red gloves, and then I found these brown ones, but these red ones, they look a bit larger on my hand, like they're not as tight as like I'd probably normally want, but I think these peeking out of anything, and they honestly feel really warm because they're real leather, and only $10, and I had a coupon, so why not try them? Then I found this, what was it? It was $10.99 for this kind of like dress. It fit me like a dress, but it was like an off-the-shoulder color. I'm trying to get more into colors, so that was my venture into color today. This really vintage red sweater. It feels very vintage, very worn, and very stiff. So you'll see in the try on, but it's very stiff. Like, you know, those vintage sweaters that are just like no stretch. I kind of was really into this pattern. I love this speckled pattern, and this was like a boat neck. You'll see in the try on, it fits really sophisticated. I think it's gonna be fun to style, and it just is like something if I want to like dress up a sweater. It's like I have one, so there's that. I found this DKNY, very fun. I love these sleeves, like the stitching kind of went flared at the sleeves, and it was a button up. I didn't love the neckline. I was like, why would they do such a, like an open neck with these buttons? Then this Zara sweater was $20. Like, it looks brand new, but why is it $20? Okay, I'm literally a sucker for a scarf. I found this cheetah print scarf immediately going in the cart. Then I went over to the long sleeve, maybe sweater section. Found this American Apparel sweater. I thought this was so hilarious. It just was very worn, and I did not love the color, but I thought that was funny. I found like quite a few American Apparel things. And then this was the Halloween section. So if you don't know to check the Halloween section, I'm telling you to go check it. They have so many vintage things there that just, they probably don't see the value in them as vintage, but that maybe look a little costumey, but in my heart I'll know, like, I'll actually wear some of these pieces. I found this fringe skirt, which I really loved from Express, but I hate the leather band at the waist, and the fringe was kind of like cheap looking. This one was really fun too. Honestly, a lot of good formal dresses in this section. The skirt section is always hit or miss. Like, I did not find anything this time, but I found like a good few pieces that could have been contenders, but just like had the wrong fit. Like, that skirt would have fit me high-waisted. It was like a vintage schoolgirl skirt, this Ralph Lauren polo skirt. I really want like a midi jean skirt. This would have been perfect, but you'll see in the try on how it fit. This, I was drawn to the polka dots. You'll see how I kind of hack this and how I'm wearing it. This one I loved so much, but it was so tiny. Okay, getting into the try on, this skirt was not going to fit me as a skirt, but I was like, I really want this, so I'm going to put it on as a top, and she works, so I bought her. This skirt, as I said, was not going to fit me low-waisted, so that was not really the vibe. I was not going to buy that. This was a poncho I found in the Halloween section, and I got it because I love a poncho, and I love layering, and I loved this, I don't know, just the fringe, the crochet. It was vintage, very cutesy. And then this was another one I picked up in the sweater section. Eddie Bauer, I think it was like 100% cotton, but just too loose. Like, I don't know. I'm looking on the hunt for a black turtleneck, but this was not the winner. So put her back. And then this was the weird twisted top one. It was very wide at the sleeves. I was like, should I maybe have pulled it down further? But it was just too big. It would not have fit how I imagined it to fit. So that was a no. This was the scarf. She's adorable. I'm obsessed. I love the pattern. It like is that good cheetah print pattern. It's made in Germany. It's not cashmere, but it's super cute. This was the DKNY top. You know what I mean about the neckline? It's like very wide. If it was like more of like a turtleneck sweater, like button up to the neck, I don't know. I just thought it was a bit off, so I put this back. And again, it was a little old. This was a striped sweater from Zara, open back. I thought it could have been fun, but I'm never gonna reach for this. It looks, I don't know. I just wouldn't know how to style it. It's like not, I don't know. I don't even know why I picked it up. Sometimes you're just like, why? So this was a no. This was the top. I think it's really fun, very sophisticated. I just know it's like a good thing to like grab if you're wanting to dress up for something. The office, I don't know if I ever go back to the office, but this, yeah, just a fun piece. And I love this gray pattern. and it felt very good quality. Okay, this is the over-the-shoulder top. As I was showing you, it kind of felt like a dress, and I don't think I'd ever wear like a bodycon sweater dress. That just didn't seem like something I'd reach for. And it was like way too long, like at the bottom, to be like a top. And the sleeves were just like kind of pilling a lot, and it is very thin, so this was a no, but she's cute. Thought I'd give her a moment in the try on. But yeah, just not the perfect top, so I'm not gonna buy it. This was the sweater. It fit very well, but it was just, it's like so stiff. Like, you know, that vintage, I don't even know how to describe it, but just nothing I would like want to put on. Like every time I put it on, I'd like probably cringe just because it's so stiff. So this was a no. Did pass on this one. I love the red though. I love the neckline, but just not the sweater for me. This was the Coach bag. Again, I love the size. This is like the perfect size. I loved the leather detailing, but it was like $20, and I hate the C pattern. Oh my gosh. Like, it's probably some modern Coach bag, but just not the vibe. So this was a no. And it looked cute with my outfit though, but it was a no. And then this was the jacket. Again, so cute, but so small. Like, I was struggling. I think it was like an extra small. And even if I zipped it up, it would have been so tight for like no reason. Like, this is the arm. Like, I was like struggling, especially when it's suede. It's very stiff. These were all my finds, and that was the end of my thrift day. I got a few items. I'm gonna do a whole video dedicated to a haul because I went thrifting again, and I found so many good pieces. I thought this was so funny. As I was leaving, I found these Alex and Ani bracelets that every YouTuber had in 2016. But anyway, that's my thrift with me. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the haul.